Hey there guys. Today we're going to do a little overview of my EDC bag, everyday carry bag. In my previous videos I've done an overview on my bug out bag and some knife reviews, but today I want to go over my EDC bag. I carry it everywhere I go. Every day I commute about 6.5 kilometers to work and back again, so about 13 kilometers. So I need to make sure I have all the stuff on me that I might need during that time. So to start things off, what I have here is the 511 Rush 12 pack. It's the smallest of the Rush series, and it's perfect for an EDC carry. It's not too big, but it's big enough to keep a lot of things, and it's comfortable and very well built. By far the best bag I've ever owned in this category for sure. Okay, so let's start by kind of doing a 360 overview of the outside of the bag. So on the front panel, you can see I've got two hook and loop spots for morale patches. I've got here the Prepared Mind 101 patch. It's really good quality, very cool. And then, of course, a subdued green Canada flag, because I am from Canada. You, of course, could put a flag of your own country on there. So on the front of the pouch, or the bag, there's a big front pouch, a small front pouch. There's a very top, a small fleece line pouch for sunglasses, electronics, whatever. On the side, I've attached with the MOLLE attachment a H2O water carrier. So inside there, just come around. I keep a 32-ounce stainless steel Nalgene container filled with water at all times. So it's enough water probably to get you through a day in most conditions. Also, you can boil with it, cook clean water, and make some food if necessary. Inside the H2O pack, on top of a little hook and loop, not sure why. We just got a bandana stuffed inside there. Makes the water bottle more secure and could come in handy for a lot of reasons. On the front of the H2O carrier, there is a secondary pouch, again with some MOLLE webbing on it. And inside here, I've got backup power supply for to charge my phone or whatever other device you may need. I think this has about a 3,000 milliamp hours of power in there. It's extremely good. This one wasn't very expensive. I think it was 25 bucks. This thing will charge my phone from 50% to 100 in about 10 or 15 minutes, 20 minutes maybe, and it seems to do a good job. So I keep that charged up and ready with the cord. As well, I've just got a pair of headphones in there when I like to listen to podcasts and such on my walk home. Nestled inside there, I just got a little about, I don't know, 25 feet, maybe 30 feet of olive drab paracord. You never know when you might need that. Again, paracord can be broken down into several strands for extended cordage, which can be used for endless amounts of things. Hooked to the MOLLE on the backside, it's just the holster for my OtterBox for my phone. It's not on there because I'm using it to record this video. On the other side of the bag, I've attached to the MOLLE webbing my Cold Steel SRK in the Securex sheath, and I've just sort of wrapped it up with another bandana. Sort of just kind of conceals it a little. Even though where I am it's fine and legal to carry this, it does sort of turn some heads when people see it. Like, why is this guy carrying a 6-inch, fixed blade on his backpack? Looks a little bit psychotic. So I just keep it a little bit subdued, so it's there when I need it, and it's not standing out too bad. And on the front pouch here as well, you see I've got a little paracord bracelet, just some additional cordage if need be. I don't like to wear it. On the back side of the bag, got these excellent straps. A nice yoke on it, sits very comfortably on your back. It's got some MOLLE webbing down the front. The only thing I don't like about it is this sits right on my shoulder, so you can't really attach anything up there without it being kind of right under your chin, sort of. But on each strap down at the very base, which sort of sits right above my chest, I've got my Nightcore M20 1000 lumens flashlight with a USB rechargeable battery, which I can also charge with my backup battery bank. On the other side, the Leatherman Surge. A little heavy, But if you're only going to carry one multi-tool, it's big, it's strong, it's going to do the job you need it to do. Another thing that the backpack has on the very back portion, right here, is a place where you can slide an armor plate if need be. I don't really fear getting shot too often, but I suppose if you were in a tactical situation or shit hits the fan type environment, you might want to slide something in there. Other than that, you could stick maps, books, papers, anything kind of sort of narrow. It's a good little pouch for that. Okay, so now that we've gone over the outside of the bag, we're going to kind of break down what's in the bag. What do I actually put in here on a daily basis? So I'll start with the top lined zipper or fleece lined pouch. See what's in there. All right, so in that little top pouch, it's not very big. It's meant for sunglasses, but I wear my sunglasses pretty much everywhere I go. So what I've got in there is a set of sharpening stones, the diamonds type. They are the DMT diamond stones. I've got a coarse, fine, ultra fine, and then a little Arkansas stone there as well. The other thing I keep in there is some antiseptic wipes. Good to keep your hands clean when you're out there. If you have to be doing any sort of cooking and you're not cleaning your hands, you're going to have illness coming in your way. Coming back around to the front of the pouch. Up top here, it's a case for my Wiley X sunglasses. Again, I keep them on my head most times, either on my face or up on top of my head. But if I want to pack them away, I can in a nice hard case. Just keep an extra bit lighter in there. And a little redundancy for the electronics, just a little CR123 battery boost charge thing. Picked it up at Home Depot or something like that. Just something good to have, a little extra. And into the main front pouch. Open that up so we can see what's going on. So in here I keep a pair of work gloves. I wear them a lot. Weather's still pretty cold around here, so it keeps your hands warm. But they are leather, so they're good for, you know, a little bit of light tasks, little odd jobs. Something good to have. I'm a smoker, so I keep extra smokes always, so that if I run out or lose mine, I'm not screwed. And this is just a cheap little plastic rain poncho. You never know, right? You're walking home, it starts to pour. I don't care if I get wet, but I don't necessarily want all my kit getting wet, so I could throw this over top of my bag if I needed to. What else here? Okay. Toilet paper. Self-explanatory. Most often I use it more to blow my nose than anything else. Petroleum jelly soaked cotton balls. Good way to start a fire in the rain, in the wind, or where there's not a lot of dry tinder to be found. Really light, really fast and easy to use. Perfect. Okay. Down deep inside there, a little tiny tube of super glue. 1,000,001 uses for that. I use it for a lot of things. And my wallet. I don't like to carry that in my pocket, so I carry it in my bag, because my bag's with me everywhere I go. What else in here? Okay. Here we have a couple of water purification tablets. So if you're somewhere and you need to drink and you can't trust the water source, those are there for you as well. Chapstick. I'm not really prone to chapped lips, but if you're out in the weather for too long and they do start to chap, you'll be glad to have it. I imagine you could probably also use it to aid in starting fire. I suppose it's wax based. What else we got? Okay, yet another disposable lighter. I carry about 3-4 of them at least. There's lots of ways to light fires. This is the easiest. I don't care what anybody says. If it's wet, you can dry it. As long as where you've got it packed, the fuel is not being pushed out, you're good to go. These things, they're cheap and they're reliable. Just another little sharpener. Sticks in there like a pen, so I keep it in there. Sharpie, lots of uses for those, of course. Know that. 4 AAA batteries. I had something in here once that required batteries, but I don't think it does anymore, but you never know. Little lights, devices you might come across. Well, actually, you know what? I've got a pen light in here that requires these, so that's what that's for. Okay, that takes care of those. So on this lanyard here, we'll pull that out. It's a bit more paracord, a little bit more cordage. There's that little tiny cheap light. It's not the greatest thing in the world, but you can see inside your bag with it, which is cool. Little bunch of zip ties. They can come in handy for who knows what. Tons of things. Okay, on this little lanyard here, spare car key, ferromagnesium rod. Use that to start fires. If your lighters are all dead or all soaking wet, the ferro rod will not fail. There's that pen light I was telling you about. So it's a pen with a light. It's not a bright light, but another light. It's good to have. Dual purpose piece of kit. That's it for that pouch. And this back zipper pouch here. I don't wear glasses all the time, but I do require them for any sort of detailed work or reading or computers. So I keep my old spare pair in here just in case I need them. It doesn't happen very often, but if I do, they're there. Glasses, again, could be a source of fire starting if you needed to. That'd be pretty hard pressed to be doing that, I guess, but it's known to happen. As a kid, I had asthma, and once in a while it hits me, and so I like to carry that just in case. If anybody has asthma out there, you know that if you don't have one of these and you need it, it's probably the worst feeling in the world. So I keep one of these in here. It's probably expired. I should probably get another one. It's a couple feet of black duct tape. Could come in handy for lots of things. Fixing bags, fixing clothes, shelter building, first aid even. No problem. It's a good thing to have. That's it for that pouch. Okay, opening up into the main component of the bag. We've got a little mesh lined bag here so you can see what's in here. Got all kinds of little odds and ends in here. Little mixture of different medications, Tylenol, ibuprofen, allergy medications, and some stuff for upset stomachs. So a little bit of everything, whatever you might need for the day. It's in there. A razor blade. I don't know. It's sometimes you need to shave. It just feels better if you're out there for too long. If you don't grow a beard and it starts growing in, it's irritable. Small comforts, they're going to definitely make you glad to have them. Bit of cash. You know, $100 or something like that, just in case. Alcohol, pad, Band-Aids. I just throw them in there for quick access. 2 more Bic lighters. Oh, one of my daughter's hair elastics got in there. That could be handy, I suppose. Some electrician's tape. Could be used for lots of things, first aid. Just like the duct tape, you know, a million uses for tape. Some burn gel or antiseptic ointments. Alcohol. Hand warmers. Self-explanatory. Cold hands. Another bandana in here. I've got a spare battery for my cell phone. So I keep that wrapped up in there. It's another bandana that you might need, rubber band, but good to have 2 full charge batteries so that if I'm out for an extended period of time, I have access to my communication, to my entertainment, to my GPS, to my my resources like my books that I have on my phone. My phone it's like a library, and I keep it with me, so I like to keep a lot of power supplies for it. Below that pouch, there's another mesh line pouch. And in here, I keep nothing. No, I do normally keep my hat and spare gloves because winter was just upon us. So normally those are in there. I just happened to have it on today, and so it was out. And in the colder winter, I will keep my winter gloves in there. If the smaller gloves aren't cutting it, I can put on the warmer gloves. But other than that, there's a bit of free real estate for something new to go in there. In the back, there's a little toggle tied spring-loaded pouch. And in here, I keep more toilet paper. It's light, doesn't take up much room. You'll be glad you have it. A little bit of food, about 500 calories. Some granola bars and some canned tuna that doesn't require a can opener, so it's convenient. And then a really decently stocked first aid kit. It's not your average, just everyday one. It's got pretty much all the little weird things, you know, tick removers and all kinds of stuff, blood clotting agents and tampons, things that you could use for first aid in a more traumatic environment or more traumatic situation. So goes beyond just your standard band-aids and a triangular bandage for your splint, and it's got lots of good stuff in there. It's a good first aid kit. I'll maybe break it down in another video. I built it kind of myself over the years, and I probably should go through it again and maybe update and refresh some of the supplies so that they're not, you know, the elasticity is not wearing out, or the glue is not wearing out on bandages and such. So, but it's a very thorough kit, at least for carrying it around anyways. Other than that, the rest of the bag I keep kind of freed up for my everyday, you know, stuff that I need to tote back and forth to work clothes, uniforms, that sort of thing. That, in a nutshell, is my Rush 12 bug out bag. I hope you found this video sort of informative, and feel free to comment or ask questions in the link below. And thanks very much, YouTube. We'll see you in the next video. Hey there, guys. Today we're going to do a little overview of my EDC bag, everyday carry bag. In my previous videos, I've done an overview on my bug out bag and some knife reviews, but today I want to go over my EDC bag. I carry it everywhere I go. Every day I commute about 6.5 kilometers to work and back again, so about 13 kilometers. So I need to make sure I have all the stuff on me that I might need during that time. So to start things off, what I have here is the 511 Rush 12 pack. It's the smallest of the Rush series, and it's perfect for an EDC carry. It's not too big, but it's big enough to keep a lot of things, and it's comfortable and very well built. By far the best bag I've ever owned in this category, for sure. Okay, so let's start by kind of doing a 360 overview of the outside of the bag. So on the front panel, you can see I've got 2 hook and loop spots for morale patches. I've got here the Prepared Mind 101 patch. It's really good quality, very cool. And then, of course, a subdued green Canada flag, because I am from Canada. You, of course, could put a flag of your own country on there. So on the front of the pouch, or the bag, there's a big front pouch, a small front pouch. There's a very top, a small fleece line pouch for sunglasses, electronics, whatever.